Hello, are you on a mission to speak English like a native speaker, but do you find yourself repeatedly struggling in one or two areas? If yes, then I can help you. My name is John Hayden and I specialize in identifying students' weaknesses and using functional methods to overcome those weaknesses and to climb to the next level, especially in preparation for exams. At the universities, people do many drills and exercises, but unfortunately, doing drills doesn't always transfer over into a high speaking ability. That's why we focus especially on speaking during our classes together. During your free trial, I'm going to get to know you a little better. What are you interested in? What are your goals and purposes for learning English? During our conversation, I'm going to take note of what you're good at. And I'm also going to identify some areas for improvement. I'll ask you to generate a video or an article in English about something you are interested in. Let's say you pick an article from the news, and let's say I identified the second conditional as one of your weaknesses. As we read through this article, I'm going to ask you questions that prompt you to respond in the second conditional. For example, if you were in his position, what would you do differently? That's the second conditional. And you could say, if I were in his position, I would do the complete opposite. That answer is in the second conditional. Then, by the end of the article, you will have practiced the second conditional 15 or 20 times without realizing it. And that knowledge transfers directly into your exams, while simultaneously preparing you to speak like a native speaker. Everything that you have learned applies directly into speech. It was about 4 years ago that I started my own foreign language journey. I started learning Spanish. And as I was studying Spanish, I had to deconstruct Spanish and deconstruct English so that I could figure out how these languages are similar and different. It was actually by studying Spanish that I learned how my own language works. There are many people in the world who speak English perfectly as natives, but there are very few people who are good at explaining why. How does it work? How does this language go together, fit together? It was by learning Spanish that I learned how to explain English to other people in a way that they learn more efficiently. As we speak, I correct everything: grammar, syntax, pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. I know you want to sound as much like a native speaker as possible, and I'm going to help you get there. Finally, I view tutoring as a skill, and just like any other skill, it takes consistent practice. Though I have completed my certification with Global English, I continue to take more courses. It's an ongoing process. English is as beautiful as it is practical. I am passionate about my language, and I would be thrilled to share it with you. So sign up for your free trial, and I can't wait to meet you. See you soon.